Hey, hello, how are you? Happy whatever day time of the day are we? Those were words, they were not in the right sentence organization. I was trying to say whatever time of the day or day of the week it is, I hope you are having a fabulous whatever that is. My name is Amanda Sparks. I am a makeup lover, unique presenter, but really over the past 2 years or so I've really kind of dove into doing some of the fun special effects makeup and face paint and things like fantasy fun cosplay kind of makeups. And I am by no means a professional at doing this. I'm not. I have learned pretty much everything that I have learned so far from trial and error, from asking people who do it, and from YouTube. So I came across this look a while back. I love Kat. Look how freaking cute this is. I found her on Instagram. I was completely inspired by it. So I thought today we could do it together. I've never done this look. I've never tried anything quite this extreme. So it's a learning process for all of us. So let's get started. I think the first thing that I'm going to do is tack down these brows. That looks super cute. I've let that setting powder set in a little bit. I'm just going to brush away a little bit. It's okay. This is the whitening setting powder? Yes. This is the whitening setting powder, and before I get in to doing like the face and the foundation and all that fun jazz, I'm actually going to start trying to use this. This is modeling putty and wax. I should have bought scar wax, but I'm not, because this is a little more firm, I believe, than traditional scar wax. But I'm going to give it a go. But I'm going to end up putting that slice down the center of my nose here, like she has, and then elongate the cheeks here a little bit and kind of just put it on either side. I'll show you. Okay, so that took a little bit more smoothing and kind of like stretching out on the edges than I had originally thought it was going to, but this section's a little weird, but we're gonna work with it. I'm gonna work with it. I did raise it up a little bit in the center because what I am gonna do is go in with like my tweezers, something kind of on the smaller side, and create a line through the center of this so that it actually looks like there's a cut in the fabric of my skin, and then kind of round out those edges just a little bit. Okay, so now I hope you can kind of see what I was talking about like rounding out edges and just kind of like making it look like there is a crevice. And I'll go in with some black face paint and some blood in between there, so it really kind of accentuates that. But in the meantime, I am going to do the foundation part of this to give it that doll look. Okay, so what I was doing was making sure that I have the buttons made up, that it's going to cover my brow for the most part, so I don't have to worry about like completely blocking them out. I have really thick brows, and so in order to do that I'd have to color correct them first, and I was like, oh crud, did I forget to do a step? But It'll be okay. It'll be okay. So the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take a piece of this burlap and just kind of dust it with some brown eyeshadow, and then use it as a stamp in areas all over my face, so that it gives me that burlap doll look. Okay, so hopefully you can see what I'm talking about. There's some burlap here and there, and I think I'm gonna go back in. Oh, I just don't know. I don't have brown face paint, so I'm kind of in a pickle about, because I really wish I would have had face paint that would really stand out a lot more than the eyeshadow would. I don't know. See, this is the process of us learning this together. We're learning it together. And let's see. So that's more, I'm trying to get this brown on here. Instead of making it just look kind of dirty, you know? I'm hoping that this will all tie together when I get the pink in here and the middle colored. And so that's what I'm going to do next. I am going to go in with a little bit of my black face paint and some scab blood and color that down the center of the scratches. Okay, the next thing I was gonna do was start going in with my pink loose pigment, but looking at the picture a little bit more, it does almost look like she has a brown and then a little bit of white over top. So I'm gonna try that and see if that pops out this look a little bit more for the burlap. I'm gonna just put a little bit of white face paint on my burlap. Oh yeah, okay. Experimentations. Alright, I'm gonna do that a few places. There we go, and then really have that burlap feel popping through. See, experimenting. And then I can go in with my pink. This is actually a black light activated paint or pigments. But I just love how freaking pink it is. Look at this. Oh, so I'm gonna get in and go along each kind of side of my cuts and create like a little bit of a shadow with this paint. I'm going to take my Mayron white cream makeup and create dots on either side, and this is going to be the spot where my stitches will be entering. Okay, so I just went back in and did the same exact thing with the black face paint that I have. This is another of the black cream makeups. What I like about those is that they dry to like matte, so there's nothing to them. And then I'm going to use some superb liquid lipsticks for my lips while that's drying, and then go back through with my lash glue and pop a little bit of lash glue on here and measure out a piece of burlap to go across for my stitch. Okay, so now that I've got the stitches glued in place, I am going in and using my trusty glue stick and gluing on the air dry clay patches that I created yesterday. Hopefully this will be enough for it to stay on my face and I won't have to worry about it falling off. Oh, let's see. Oh, it's staying. Okay, so this is almost the finished look. The last little bit would be to add this fluff, and I think it doesn't need to be that big. Probably like this. And I can get some glue and glue it here so that you can see what the final look is, but I won't be able to see it. So I think it turned out pretty okay. This is the last little button that I would just hold and like take the picture with, and my little embroidery needle. So this is what I've created, and I will take some pictures with the fluff attached to my eyeball as well, but again, I can't see with it on my eye. So I might have to take this one off and look and see what I'm doing. I'll be right back. Okay, I can kind of sort of see a little bit if I like just move my head just ever so slightly. You can kind of see. So I'm gonna have to rely on pictures and video to see what the finished product of this is. So if you like it, give me some love. And if you have tips on using better or different products, definitely let me know. I am always up for learning new things. This is a learning process. Hopefully we can learn and grow together. Thanks for hanging out with me. Bye!